Back in October, the Eagles won a defensive grinder in their first matchup against the football team. Can Washington get revenge? Find out next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and CD, you look at Washington coming to field. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah, they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Downs, flush to his right. Looking for his running back.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high.
Doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. D18. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
He had the numbers of a game last receptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
Creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he's going to get this one across
the game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington. Now it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is what here? Incomplete. Looking to throw. Richardson. And that one's going to be off target. And a 4th coming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun. Richardson. And that's going to turn it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. He will be.
Wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
That we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership and the head coaching speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Left side here to Sanders. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8. Off the play fake. Downs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun. Downs looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Back to throw. Downs. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Touchdown, Washington. Ugly out for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that.
And a body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage. Personality, that's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And he will be hit from behind. Second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll... Now Richardson throwing on third and long. Oh, he's going to go for it all. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's running back and nearly had the ball picked. To throw on third down. Downs. And he finds McLaurin. Throwing on first down. Downs. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Territory. On first and 10. Downs eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be out just a yard or two.
And maybe turn the tide.
To throw again. Downs. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Sharp. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports.
On first down, Downs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. To throw is Richardson from the gun on third down. Avant brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought. Back to throw. Richardson. Touchdown, Eagles. But there as he'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So throwing on first down. Downs. And this is caught. It's Brown.
Really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there. And they pick up the first down.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2-point. Back to throw. Richardson. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before. From the gun, Richardson. And Sanders has got it complete. And final.
After a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Under pressure, down he goes. At FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chase Young able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. The kick by McManus is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. Washington on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed. But that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get
just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and taking it across. They'll run on first down. Sanders. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the
focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this in up on a big third down. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard in the drive. They'll run with Sanders. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And McManus able to put it through, and with a little over.
Exactly right.
Now Washington down by a field goal, 1:07 remaining. He's going to let it fly. And that is in. Surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. He takes it across for the touchdown. And they on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And a terrific return as. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Washington, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark to 11-6. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure.